All right, Verstappen retiring from Formula One. There's been a lot of rumours about this. There's been a lot of things said about this. Verstappen right now is not having the best time at all, both on and off the track. Red Bull's pace is, it's been better recently, but it's still been miles off from McLaren. It is not the fastest car on the grid. If it was, Verstappen would be winning, simple as that. And he's not won since the Spanish Grand Prix back in, June, July? It's been a long time either way. And then off the track, obviously, there's the whole Sweargate, if you will. I just coined that phrase now. I'm not sure if that's being used, but obviously him swearing in the press conference and the general kind of clampdown of the freedom of speech of these F1 drivers and what they can say. It's very much a worrying time, and Max Verstappen has more than hinted at him not really sticking around in Formula One for too long. But could this hasten his decision to leave? Let's read. Let's figure this out. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com as always, guys. So Max Verstappen really might follow through on his threat to quit Formula One prematurely, according to former Grand Prix winner Ralf Schumacher. The triple world champion was furious when his F-word penalty in Singapore got handed out last weekend, and subsequently almost completely refusing to speak to FIA-sanctioned press conferences and even threatening to retire early. However, the 26-year-old Dutchman, he's only 26, wow, has received the almost universal support since this incident happened. Maybe we should focus on other things than just a few words spoken in a split second, Ferrari team boss Fred Vasseur said. Former Mercedes F1 boss Norbert Haug told Sport 1, "I am astonished that Formula One has no more important issues than this storm in a teacup. With a beep, everything is done and then we can move on to the important thing." Danke schön, Norbert Haug, for some absolute sense there. It's just ridiculous what's happened to Verstappen. You guys know me, I criticise Verstappen when he deserves it, absolutely, but he does not deserve anything for this community service for swearing. Get out the door. Get out the door with that FIA. Red Bull F1 consultant Dr. Helmut Marko even thinks that Verstappen's post-penalty should even be applauded. Max stands by his values, said the 81-year-old Austrian to F1Insider.com. He can't just ignore it when he feels like he's being treated unfairly. So this could be also interpreted the other way around as a positive influence on young people. Always stand by your values. That could be a message. Yes, absolutely. Stand to your principles. Don't go bending to the man. Don't accept the oppression of the state or the FIA. As for Schumacher, he thinks that Verstappen's threat to accelerate the end of his Formula One career over the soft future direction of the sport might just be real. "I think he'll stop if things escalate," Ralph said, "because he is simply independent. He has already earned enough money and has always said that he will not drive in Formula One forever, so I wouldn't rule it out." Look at Sebastian Vettel, he retired quite early. He was 33, 34? He's only in his mid-30s now. Schumacher also thinks that the F-word penalty is just the latest in a series of negative experiences for Verstappen. Max has got a lot going on, he does. As the Christian Horner affair, the departure of Adrian Newey, the bouncing car, and then the World Championship slowly slipping away from him, of course, you then curse sometimes. Yeah, he's not in the best mental state at the moment. I've already done a video about that too, and it's absolutely understandable. It's not a criticism. It's just he's a human being at the end of the day. A warning would have been strong enough, Schumacher added. The tragic role played by the FIA president Mohammed bin Sulayem is like our Olaf Scholz, a disaster in terms of communication. I think that's probably a reference that Germans get. I don't understand that one. First, he gets into trouble with Susie Wolff. Then a huge scandal with Liberty Media that almost cost him his job. Then he comments on. This is Ben Sulayem, by the way, and I've already done a video about him, how he should resign from his post at the FIA. So I'm not mincing my words on that either. Go check that out if you haven't already, of course. Then the comments he made at the official award ceremony in Abu Dhabi. I would recommend that the FIA think about something new. Lewis Hamilton has even advised Verstappen to refuse to carry out the community service penalty. It's obviously a fight, Ralph said. Would I fight it? If I was Max's advisor, I would say that the problems on the technical side are big enough. He obviously feels unfairly treated and is being stubborn, but I don't think that Ben Sulayem is clever enough to reverse the whole thing. So I would make a virtue out of necessity and take on a passion project and maybe even help children or something. He needs to concentrate in the car and win the World Championship. A boycott like that would only distract. I suppose. I respectfully disagree with Schumacher on that last point. I'm with Lewis Hamilton on this. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, seriously. And the thing is with Verstappen as well, I don't know this personally, but I have no doubt to doubt what he's saying. You know, I have no reason to doubt what he's saying. But he says he goes and helps kids and stuff like that, does all these community things anyway, of his own free will and his own free time, you know, just non-profit kind of things to help the FIA out, help them look good, help him look good, and also help some children out in the process. So I have no reason to kind of think that he needs to do this. When you get a penalty, I can say that on here, when you get a penalty like that, then you know, there's no reason why you should do it, in my opinion. I'm with Hamilton on this, I'll be honest. You know, you can't go bowing to the pressure, because then you're accepting what they're saying, and what they're saying is a load of rubbish. So yeah, MBS with a load of that's basically what's going on here. And of course, if you want to see more comments from me on the kind of the state of Formula 1 right now, do keep subscribed to the F1Chronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell as well to see much more F1 content. Hopefully a little less like this, but we'll bring you the news, good and bad, from the pinnacle of motorsport.